Jeff, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Ding, ding. We got the bell going off. My mom's calling me. Hold on.
Okay.
Tell my mother she's live on the podcast. Hello.
Hi, I'm not live on the podcast.
You are live on the podcast right now.
Am I really?
Yeah, I'm sitting with Jeff Casella. We're talking about the Felittese Festival. We didn't officially start recording. That's why I answered the phone.
That'd be funnier.
You know what I mean. You forget?
How come all those needles are moving?
I'll call you when I leave here. All right. Sorry about that.
Oh, worry.
Located in the heart of West Pittston, Pennsylvania, Luca Pizza brings bold pizza flavor and sandwich creations inspired by New York-style classics. With its own creative flair, whether you're craving a crispy Brooklyn-style pizza, specialty strombolis, hearty parm subs, or fresh salads, Luca delivers quality and taste that keeps the community coming back. Visit them at Luca Pizza, 200 Wyoming Avenue, West Pittston, Pennsylvania, 18643. From garlic knots to gourmet sandwiches and weekly specials, Luca Pizza is the go-to spot for comfort food with a kick. Just like our food fight episodes, big thanks to them for supporting our show and fueling our foodie debates. Looking for the perfect grooming experience for your pup? Welcome to Carly's Fairy Tale Dog Grooming, located at 8 North Main Street in Pittston. We offer boutique-style grooming with a focus on quality over quantity. Your furry friend will enjoy a cage-free, stress-free environment where they will feel comfortable and pampered. At Carly's, we make sure every dog leaves feeling and looking like royalty. Call 541-410-9582 or stop in today to book your appointment at Carly's Fairy Tale Dog Grooming. Welcome to Food Fight. I'm your host, Brian DiMattei, and we are here at Conversion Works Studio late on a Friday. It's about 5:30. Team here is fantastic. They were able to accommodate my guest, Jeff Casella, today from my own hometown, Old Forge, Pennsylvania.
That's it.
We are here to talk about the one and the only Felittese Festival in Old Forge.
Yeah. I mean, we're excited. Last year was beyond. It was the biggest high you could ever get. I mean, and it's we're still trying to live off of it. And I got asked the question this year, do you think you're going to top it this year? And I said, if I do, I don't want to be here next year because I'd never be able to top it again. I mean, last year was so big. The delegation came out. We took them over to the school. We took them to the coal mine tour. They loved it. The coal mine tour, they were actually in tears. So it's like, because they're imagining their family came over, and when they came over, most of them
Worked
in the mines and that mine. And so they were seeing the actual hard work that they had to do, the spaces they had to fit in, what could happen. And, you know, it got to them, and I never realized it when I went to that coal mine until I saw their face in there, and I was like, "Oh my God, yeah, you're right."
Don't even think about it.
No, you don't think about it. You think about it just being something that happened.
You know what's great right now, Jeff? We're talking about before the show. He goes, what we're talking about, right? I'm like, we did one upgrade from last year, right?
Oh my God!
Holy shit!
This is like amazing.
Big upgrade from last year.
Yeah, we had to go out and check on my car to make sure it wasn't towed away a couple of times at the last place because there's no parking lot.
There wasn't that weird. That was a very weird street in Kingston where it was just like you could park all the way down there, but you can't park all the way. But the street, was gigantic.
Right.
I do still live in Kingston. I do love Kingston very much, but that was a very weird street, though.
Yeah, I know.
I live on the other side of Wyoming Avenue.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, because I my truck, there's really not many places you could park it. But what got lucky,
I saw that boat when I came in here.
When I got lucky, it was pouring rain, so I think they weren't ticketing because of the rain.
That's right.
So which worked out pretty well. But
so we upgraded the studio.
Yeah.
Food Fight, full upgrade.
Yeah,
amazing.
A finishing touch here.
Yep,
today.
we have. Tell the people that are watching right now. We got
any Sopranos aficionado will not question what this is and what it represents. This sat in my closet for years, and I was going through the closet one day, and I'm looking. I'm like, oh, I know who would appreciate this more than anybody in the world. And I said, it's my buddy Brian.
I appreciate that. We got Tony Soprano right here.
Yeah.
Oh, there go my Ray-Bans.
There goes the
I
Ray-Bans.
hope they're not fucking
Yeah.
broken. I swear to God.
They probably are. And the Ducks.
No,
You know.
they look pretty good.
Got the new Ray-Bans and the... Oh, Ray-Bans.
We're okay.
What do you have
We're
here?
okay.
What did he end up getting for the sunglasses at the end?
They're all good. They're all good. The Ray-Bans are all right.
The
That's
Armanis.
That's my. Yeah.
He ended up walking out with the
Sopranos,
Armanis.
the Armani sunglasses.
Yeah, he's going, oh, Ray-Bans?
And then he
like, these are nice.
In the episode, he tosses them out. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. So
Sopranos, the best show ever on television.
Yes.
I can't imagine anyone ever topping it.
I know.
Brian, your favorite show is Sopranos or something else?
Sure, why not? I don't watch
Sure,
much
why
TV.
not?
Fair. Sopranos.
I don't
Sure,
watch
why
much
not? Go sit in the corner.
When it comes to, when it comes to like drama shows and stuff like that, I mean, we watch that in real time.
Right.
Yeah, me
I
too.
never binge watch
Yeah.
that shit. Like we went over to my buddy's house every Sunday.
Oh,
in
remember?
his parents' basement and watched that.
Remember
show.
we had the fucking years in between episode
Yeah.
seasons
I
too.
know.
Even when
I
I was
know.
going to college, I was
yeah.
going to East Stroudsburg.
I watched it live too every Sunday.
Sunday.
Remember after one season, the new show. I always be a new show
right.
afterwards, right? 10 o'clock slot. One season, 1 year. John from Cincinnati. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never watched it.
Do you remember it though? Like,
Yeah.
do you remember it?
Yeah.
You watch it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What a fuck! I have to watch it again. I only watched it once. It was a very strange show.
I know.
Very strange show. But HBO is great.
They
HBO
are.
is great.
They are. They put stuff out there. I mean,
Yeah.
and so far as The Sopranos, how it used to be, like with the week by week, and you go and you watch.
Oh, you
and
look forward to it. It used to start and be over within minutes, man. It was great. I
My
love that
buddy
show.
and I were sitting there, and it was the first episode we watched, and because everybody was talking about this, oh, you got to watch it, you got to watch it. And I'm looking, and I looked at my buddy. My buddy's a drummer, and a really good drummer, really good musician. So we're looking, and I go, "That's little Stevie." He's like, "No." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm telling you, it's little Stevie. And then we had to wait until the end of the episode.
Oh,
when
Steve Van
Zandt.
Okay, yeah. from
because he
Bruce.
was little
Yeah.
Stevie from
What
East
an
Street Band.
what an amazing show.
I'm like, oh my God. I go, he's in this? And then I'm like, look, and I go, wait, yeah, that's definitely him. And my buddy's like, no, it's not. Get out of here. So we had a bet. I won $10 first show.
Nice. Nice. I lost. I bet Rocco, my buddy Rocco, that I was convinced that the Russians were going to come back and kill Paulie. So the bet was that Paulie and Christopher. The bet was that when they announced this the last season, when that last episode hits and it's over, that's when the bet is over.
Yeah.
It can't be like if the show was left in limbo, right? So the last when they did the blackout at the end, that's why I had to pay Rocco money. I was like, all right, I was wrong. I was shocked. I can't believe that they didn't come back to kill Paul. How do you leave that? How do you not have Paulie go out that way?
I know. I'm thinking of the Pine Barrens episode, and
one of the best. One of the best.
Now the line comes to my head. It's like he's an interior decorator.
He's an interior decorator or
He's
something.
going
He killed
interior
Chen.
decorator.
Yeah.
Interior decorator. His apartment looked like shit.
He's an interior decorator. He killed 10 Czechoslovakians.
I know.
Interior decorator looks like shit.
So good.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that was the episodes were epic, and then when you watch it, you're like going all the time. It's like, all right, so okay. Before
what's your big plan? Ketchup packs? Get me started.
Yeah. No, try the relish and the
I watched that
relish
show
and the ketchup together.
probably 20 sometimes. Don't get cunty is the best line of the show. We have to bleep that one out. Yeah, leave it in.
What are you, Bruno Magli? All right.
We have to do an episode. This is not The Sopranos.
We should do Sopranos only. Sopranos aficionados.
If we keep talking about it,
I know.
I'm not going to stop because I'll go from season 1 to the last season.
I can see everybody at the Felittese going right now.
Yeah.
Would you talk about the festival?
I'm currently watching Sopranos again.
Yeah.
And
So
probably
am I.
on round 25 of it. I always notice little things. One more. You ever notice Tony's shirts? Mm-hmm. If you look closely at his shirts, the one shirt, this looks like there's lines, but they're little Tabasco bottles.
Yeah.
They're little Tabasco sauce bottles going down the shirt.
Hey,
You need some scotch sauce on there. Huh?
The boss don't wear shorts.
Adon doesn't wear shorts.
Adon doesn't wear shorts.
shorts.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Jeff.
So
we're going to circle back.
Anywho.
So we're here We're here today to talk about the Felittese Festival that's going to be happening again September 12th, correct?
12th, 13th, and 14th. Yep.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, correct?
Yeah, and
right.
Sunday we're going to go.
It's a week later this year, no?
Yeah. Well, we usually go the week after
The Italian
Labor
Festival.
Day. Labor Day.
Which is the Labor Day. So now we're 2 weeks.
So
we're going 2 weeks now. What was that about?
The thing is, Labor Day this year is on Monday. So
It's always on Monday.
it has to be the second Sunday
Okay.
for it. So the first Sunday is until after Labor Day, and then the second Sunday.
Oh, it's all good. I'm glad
So,
because if it was the
yeah.
first one, I wouldn't be in town.
Oh, see?
Oh no,
This
wait!
is good.
I won't be in town for the Italian Festival in Scranton.
That's no loss.
The other
That's no
picnic.
loss.
The other picnic.
Actually, they do a good job up
They
there.
do. They do.
We
It's
like making fun
yeah,
of them.
absolutely.
But, as I said the last time, if
You can
want
enjoy both.
You can enjoy both.
Yes.
But if you want hamburgers, that's where you got to go because we don't serve them.
Yes.
We don't.
Yeah.
You won't find any of that
No.
food. You won't find churros either, or
So-
anything else.
Well, churros good though.
They're good.
Jeff,
but-
for our listeners that may have not listened to our episode last year, maybe new to it last year, so we're talking about the Felittese Festival in Old Forge.
Yep.
Please, let's go into a little bit of history of how it started. Everyone came over from Salerno, Italy, correct?
Well,
Felitto, Italy.
yeah,
There's the
it's the
Salerno's
province of
connection, right?
Salerno.
Okay, province of Salerno.
It's the town is a little town called Felitto. Now, most of the people in the late 1800s, early 1900s, that during the Great European Migration over to the United States, and the thing was that they were coming for work. They were coming because there was no work in Europe. So and a couple of people had come over, and they'd come from Italy, and they'd settle in an area. They settle in Old Forge. They'd write back to their family, say, "Hey, we found a place to live. There's work here. You could make a living." And they would form their own little communities. Now, this happened all over the place. Like up in Jessup, you had all of them from Gubbio and everything else. That's where they settled. Us, we were Felitto. So everybody would settle there, and it was a sense of community right off the bat. They weren't losing everything they left behind, And when I've been in Felitto, there's this beautiful medieval bridge. It's just gorgeous, and it's old and everything else. And the thing was that bridge, when I walked across it, in which you could still walk across it, so PennDOT could take a couple of lessons from our ancestors there. That bridge is over 1,000 years old, and it's still standing and able to walk across without a problem. And the thing was, when I walked across it, I realized that was the last time my great-grandparents were able to see Felitto, because once they came to the United States, they never went back. My great-grandfather, when he came, he died he came in 1914. He actually died in 1918 during the Spanish flu pandemic.
Okay.
So he was one that lost there, and they always told my great-grandmother, Maria, they said, "Oh, we'll send you back. She always wanted to go back, and they couldn't afford it. I mean, flat out, they couldn't afford to send her back, and there was really nobody else that could go with her back, because at that time, she probably wouldn't have been able to do it on her own. So she ended up dying here. And so, like, when I did go back over there, I felt like I was continuing her journey and continuing. And so that's the one time I got emotional when I was over there, when I was looking at that bridge, knowing that when they crossed that bridge, they were looking into the future, into the unknown, and they were looking at everything they left behind all at the same time. And then they'd go to, they'd put a brand new pair of shoes over their shoulder, carry what they could, usually one bag or two bags, and they would go to Naples, which was about 70 miles away, give or take, and they would get on the ship, and they would come to America from Naples. And the thing was that they would leave their shoes on the dock. Now, they didn't leave their shoes on the dock for, like, not too much other than they wanted to wear brand new shoes when they got on the ship. But they left their old shoes behind because they wanted, people get off the ship. They come off. They're not looking to ruin their shoes. So they'd go and they'd find an old pair of shoes, one that would fit, and they'd wear them to walk home. And so it was a sense of community then, but it's always, I said, in Italy, everything you look at, everything you see is history. Barbarians at the gate. That was at the Vatican. The barbarians were at the gate, literally. I go, lack of better term, but when you're in Pompeii, they would wash down the streets from the top, and they had indoor plumbing on the top, and the people that were the richest lived on top of the hill, so it all flow into the street. So you'd have the wash. I go, shit rolls downhill, And then this is walk a mile in another man's shoes. I said, this is.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
You talked about this last year. I knew you were getting to something with the shoes. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. I know they left them behind. That's left them behind for.
Yeah, they left
people had no shoes at all. But the boat thing, that's something else.
Yeah, so it's and they'd come here and they'd find their and. At one time, there's a photo that we put outside during the festival, and it's of an old clam bake, and it was just men, but they were all from Felitto. Everybody in that picture pretty much was from Felitto. And you could see that picture, and you go, oh, my God, that's how many people from Felitto actually lived in Old Forge and the surrounding area. Some of them lived in Duryea, some of them, it was the general area, and they usually would work in the mine. Or they were carpenters or whatever they could do. But, and then they used to have that clam bake every year. Around World War II, it kind of went away. And there was a priest that didn't like it. So it was just kind of one of those things where
a food fight
everything went away.
Yeah.
And late 1980s, I think it was 89, they brought the festival back.
So one priest
said,
we're not doing this anymore.
Hey, when they're the leader of the church, they're the leader of the church. What they say goes. So
figured the donors would be the leader of the real leaders of the church.
Yeah, and it was the thing that I always say it. There's some guys that disagree with it, but they haven't had a better argument than what I have. But the church in Old Forge, it's now Prince of Peace, but it used to be St. Mary's. St. Mary's has a definite tie to Felitto. Felitto was Santa Maria, their church in Felitto, which is St. Mary's. So when they had a chance to have that church named, the people of Felitto came and said, can we name it for our church in Felitto? And I've had guys say, that's not how it happened. You have the other Italian factions. They have their own ideas.
Wait, hold on a second, Jeff. Hang on.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that people in our hometown have disagreements and arguments? I can't believe it.
No, it's so
God.
rare.
You're telling me Old Forge argues about things? Holy shit.
I'm telling you.
I can't imagine that ever happening. I'm shocked.
I know it's so crazy. It's usually such a peaceful place, but it's like I'd always say, I had it. I'll mention his name. He'll be happy I mentioned it. But Dr. Salavante Mondo, right? I went to school with him. All right. So when we went to, I used to be a football referee.
Listen to you guys arguing right now. Oh yeah, you were a referee back in the day. I was
a football referee. So we are at, I think it was at the time, it was Bishop Hoban in Wilkes-Barre, and they were playing in Wilkes-Barre.
That was a win.
And there was, Bishop Hoban was good that year.
Really?
But it was a win, but Bishop Hoban got good for a couple of years.
All right.
And the thing was, I was sitting there.
That's a win.
And Mondo, in typical Mondo fashion, was arguing every call, everything. And the one referee comes over to me, and he ended up being Wyoming Valley West superintendent, is Chuck Suppan. Not the one that is now, but his father. And we sat there and he goes, I don't know who that coach is, but I'm going to throw him out. I go, that ain't the coach. He's like, what do you mean that's not the coach? I go, that's the team doctor. And he started laughing. So I had to pull Mike Lettieri aside.
Team doctor.
Mike Lettieri comes over. I go, Mike, could you calm Mondo down before they throw him out of the game? Because he was arguing. He had some good arguments, but, you know, it was like a few times he argued my calls, and I just looked at him. I kind of laughed, and, you know, he was like, that's pass interference. I go, no, it's not. No, it's not. But, no, Mondo's a really good-hearted guy, and I've known him since, like, I think we're in kindergarten together. So, I mean.
Some long friends. That's how Wolf Forge is, too.
Yeah, yeah. So it's
my oldest friend is my kid I grew up with. You know what I mean? So
right. Yeah. So and you know, his son is doing great and everything else.
Mondo is doing
like,
great.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's just kind of fun watching everybody get older now.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. You know, I never thought I'd see look in the mirror and see gray hair. You know, but I do, and a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's like
I just turned 44. I don't think about it. I think about it. I feel like I'm around certain.
Wait a couple more years.
Yeah, I'm around certain people sometimes, and I'm forgetting. I still think I'm a kid sometimes. Like around my mother, or like my mother's friends, and they're all in their 70s. I'm 44, but I'm with them. I feel like maybe a kid again. Like they're like, you know, it's that weird feeling where you just don't. I'm still listening to the same type of rap music and watching the same trash cartoons I grew up watching.
Yeah, I drive up the highway, and you know, I'll find myself listening to Hair Nation on Sirius XM, and you know, listening to all the hair bands, and go, oh, I remember seeing them at Rocky Glen. It was like because Night Ranger and Rat, both played at Rocky Glen. Yeah, and so I was at both those concerts. I'm like, oh my God.
What I'm getting at is I feel like maybe our grandparents, my grandparents, and like even my parents, like when they reached a certain age, like they felt like they changed the way that they were. Like, we're too old to do this type of stuff now. Like I can't wear, like I'm 44. I'm wearing fucking mesh shorts still and a t-shirt. You know what I mean? But like you go back 20 years, someone in their 40s, they had jeans on all the time, maybe sneakers, and like it was just. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I don't know if that makes sense or not, the way I'm thinking about it.
I haven't had my elastic shorts yet or pants yet. Yeah. I haven't had those. I haven't had the. I look at like we had to do a little thing for my uncle Vito. He passed away a couple of years ago and all that, and we had everybody at the house to watch Penn State game, and everybody came Ohio it was for Thanksgiving, and we're watching the one game. And we're sitting there, and they showed a video of like my father back in the 70s and stuff, and the lapels were down. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm laughing.
You get dressed up to go to the supermarket.
Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm like thinking about it and going, I hope I never get to be that. Because, you know, I know I've always worn shorts, winter, summer, whatever. Always. I hate wearing pants unless I have to go to a wedding or funeral or whatever.
When the dress code calls for it.
Yeah, I do. You know, a classy dinner, you don't wear shorts kind of deal. But
Don doesn't wear shorts.
Don doesn't wear shorts. And the thing is, I could see how like everything changes as you get older and everything else. It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
like I see my father in the mirror every once in a while, which is scaring the heck out of me. And then, you know, I'm going, all right, well,
I know what that feels like. You see my grandfather, my mother.
Yeah, I know.
Let's talk about
circle the wagon.
So we got we talked about the old days coming into Forge. Now let's circle back to last year when the delegation from Felitto came into Old Forge. Probably most of them first time in the States, and then you come in a little town like that, and then most of them didn't speak English.
I know.
So it was just like
some of them didn't.
They're making the pasta in the tent and everything like that. Yeah. Man, what a time that was. That was really cool.
We just had, you know, when they decided, I invited them, and I said, hey, it's a perfect opportunity because our festivals are opposite weekends this year. Theirs was the following week. So kind of fit into where they could come here and they're not going to miss their festival the next week. And when they came in, I said, we have to do everything kind of shoot from the hip, but also try and plan it out as well as we can. They landed on a Tuesday, the Tuesday before the festival. So they were supposed to be in probably about 5 o'clock. They didn't get in until 8, 9 o'clock at night by the time they drove to Scranton and met us at the hotel. Well, all that time we had the Sino Pachi band sitting in the lobby of the hotel,
ready for 5 o'clock.
Ready for them at 5 o'clock to play, and they're sitting
Where
there.
hotel? Radisson?
No. What was it?
Radisson's real fucking
up
nice.
by Channel 16 there, the Hampton Inn.
Oh, the Hampton. Old Marvelous mug spot.
Yeah, pretty much. And next
Yeah,
door
yeah.
to it. Yeah, but so we had them sitting there in the lobby waiting, and so they ate the first couple of trays of pizza that came in. So by the time they got there, I had to call Angelo down at our go, could you give me a couple of trays of pizza? He's like, come on down, I'll make you what I can.
Oh, perfect.
So it was late. It was 9 o'clock, and they were hungry. So I was like, all right, well, I had to run down and get their pizza, but we had the music playing when they walked in. I'll send you the video if you want to attach it, you can. But they were pretty much in tears when they saw that, even, because that was like, that hit them by surprise. They didn't expect that. And I was like, at that point, the one person came over to me and looked at me and said, this is going to work now, because they were doubting it, at the beginning. But she saw the look I gave it. She goes, you got this now.
That's
I'm
great.
Yeah,
That's great to hear that.
So,
big question, Jeff.
Yeah.
How they like the pizza?
They
Red and
loved
white?
it.
Red and white?
They loved it. They had white. They had broccoli.
I want some white
broccoli
pizza from our
yeah.
Karen Janelle's right
And
now.
they were doing their, because they brought their own olive oil from
I bet they did. Yeah.
Felitto. Yeah, so that's part of that. A roast beef sandwich that probably I had on the way. But but anyway, yeah, they had they were putting the olive oil on the pizza that they brought from Felitto. It's the olive oil that they make there, and it was actually really good. I never really did that before, but when I have pizza now, I'll put a little olive oil on it or
that's
whatever.
great. Yeah.
And theirs is different because there's no.
Can't even imagine what it tastes like.
Yeah, there's no junk in it. It's pure.
So they had a great time.
Oh, they had an awesome time. As I said, we took them to see the school. They toured the Borough building. Mayor Legg was great with them.
I bet he was.
Took a lot of questions.
Shout out to Mr. Legg.
Yeah,
I still call him Mr. Legg. I'll never not call him Mr. Legg.
I know he was so great with them, and seeing them in the school too, because the kids were coming up. Like some of the kids were actually saying "Buongiorno" to them when they were coming in. They were getting trained as they were by the teachers before they got there when they came in.
Yeah.
Because they were expecting them, and then they had like their days were bad because of me. Basically, I was dragging them everywhere. Wednesday we went to the school.
I bet they had a blast,
to the Borough building.
Yeah.
Then on Wednesday we also did in the afternoon. We did the PA homepage thing, and then Thursday we had more interviews. Friday we had Eyewitness News was there in the morning with us all morning, and they were there for that. So they're there at 4 o'clock in the morning doing this, and there were troopers through the whole thing. And at the end of the festival, we all went to TJ's over there, Cusimano's, and we're in the lounge down the basement, the cellar, and it was just fantastic. We at that time we were like, everybody was there, all the board members, everybody. We just had a great time, and some of the board members actually went to Felitto this year.
Oh, nice.
So the Guida brothers, their sister,
saw them over there.
Yeah, they were all over there. And
did they bring the fried dough over there with them? The whole setup, the tent, the grills, everything like that.
They have their own.
I know that.
But yeah, they were just amazed at how they were only in Felitto for a couple of days, but they want to go back. They said, we want to definitely go back because it was just one of those things. They're so welcoming over there. And, as I said last year, I said, all we care about, like Bobby Mariotti said it to me, he goes, I hope these people don't get back on that plane and go, what the hell was that we just saw? And I'm like, yeah, you got a point there, but they really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We're constantly in conversation back and forth. My cousin, Carmine, who's the mayor in Felitto, he just sent me a beautiful letter
That's great.
thanking me for treating them so well because they were over there and really they took it very seriously and they saw that we did too. And the mayor had
And the congressman was
congressman.
who was there?
Yeah.
Which one was there?
Well, we had Jim Haddock.
the
our
other one,
PA rep.
the other one I was talking to.
Yeah.
Me and Russ got a picture with them, and people
yeah,
were giving me shit
yeah.
about it.
Oh, they were actually giving you.
Yeah, what's his name?
Cartwright.
Mr. Cartwright. Yeah.
But yeah, he was there, and our commissioners were there. Brian. So it was just a great feeling.
It was
And
official.
It was very official.
It was really cool.
They saw that.
Yeah,
then
it
we
was really
unveiled
cool.
the sign, which still isn't hung. But we.
What do you mean it's not hung?
We wanted to put it is solid stone. So
Get a fucking drill. We're a mining town.
This is granite. This
Get
is
a granite drill.
Yeah, I know. It would take us a lot to do
That's
it.
fair.
So we're actually going to put it. We're looking at it. It'll be in the center of town. It'll be near Burger King, the empty lot near Burger King.
Ooh, you can't be BK. It's my spot.
Oh, that's it. Well,
You're gonna put it in the old the old Brownie was Brownies,
Yeah,
Talarico's,
yeah.
all those places.
Yeah,
no one's bought that land yet. From what I understand,
I know.
One person owns the parking lot.
yeah.
One person owns the land.
Yeah, so we're gonna put the sign there, and
Yeah.
hopefully, we already have it. We're hoping to have it there.
it's a prime spot.
and
And
if-
that spot. It should be maybe a park or something.
Yeah,
you know,
I know,
I can't believe it's just sitting there
Yeah,
for
we could-
years.
Yeah, maybe we could make that the
A food fight park.
Felittese Park. And there
That'd be
you go.
nice.
That'd be nice.
That wouldn't be bad at all.
Yeah,
just
it'd be
sitting-
nice,
it's
but
just sitting there
it's
empty.
just the town itself. It really last year, I think during the festival, you could feel it. It was palpable.
It
on
was
Saturday.
There was so many
And-
people were there early sitting. It was
Waiting for
great. It
this.
was a lot of
And
fun.
It
was a lot
was,
of fun.
and going to meet the delegation. They were over there doing the fusilli pasta demo and how to do it, and they had the people doing it, and everybody was having fun. I met people that I didn't even know were my relations. So did everybody else, and a lot of the Felittese delegation met people that they're related to.
That's amazing.
So
That's the power of Old Forge right there.
It's just what it is, and we had such a fantastic time, and the Friday night. I mean, they loved it because we had Picture Perfect was there. Like they're usually our Friday opener, but last year they came out. And they were so impressed with them as a band because they come out. It's such a small stage that we have, and they make it look a lot smaller because they're 14 pieces. So
no shit.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
huge. And Stacy Schmiegel was her married name, Stacy Velez, and she's from Old Forge. So she went to school with me and everything else. So it was always I wanted to see them play at our festival because they are good. I mean, her husband Edwin's talented musician, and they just come out and they blow the roof off the place. I always say that at the end of the year we have to rebuild the stage because you just blew it up,
Love that.
whatever we did. And and then Saturday night we usually have Flaxy Morgan, which we're going to have again this year, and Sunday we're going to have a couple of the Longo Brothers and Smoke and Mirrors. They're going to play, and and we have the parade, the procession from after the mass on Sunday. That's every year, and come down. we had such a crowd last year. It was.
You doing the 5K this year?
No, we're not. We're
What
not
happened?
doing.
Why'd you stop doing the 5K?
Yeah, it's just so hard to set it up, and it's such a busy day. That Sunday is actually the feast day. That's the day everything happens. You got the mass, and a lot of the people in the 5K, they wanted to go to the mass, so it was kind of, and the people that ran it, so it's almost too much.
I understand.
To do it. And, so we've decided to go other ways to entertain people. Like on Saturday night, somebody I know is going to put a team together.
Oh yeah, we'll get into it. We were
going to cover that a little bit.
Yeah,
later?
we're going to shift into what's on store for this year's festival.
This year.
We talked about last year's festival, which was amazing.
Phenomenal.
Now you're worried about you got to top it this year and then retire for next year. That's the plan, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And also last year we had like a world-renowned chef at the festival.
You told me about that.
Who's also from Felitto.
Okay.
He owns a restaurant called Il Gattopardo in New York City.
Okay.
Right. I mean, big time restaurant. I mean, movie stars there all the time. Everything, Broadway stars, all that. And just great guy. And he came out as Vito Nazzo. And he came out and he was tasting the food. He said, I'd serve this in my restaurant.
I love that. That's great.
So he's like, he doesn't think people eat soffritto, but he goes, this is good. This is really good. So, we're going to have different, we're going to have some
soffritto and tripe, no bueno.
Added menu items and different things going on this year. So this year is going to be fun. It's going to be a different kind of fun. I think it's going to be as great entertainment wise as last year was. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of long speeches. I mean, there were a few
somebody
that were very long.
I forget who it was.
Yeah.
I really do forget. I could picture it. I could see him. He just kept going.
Yeah. He was, there was a thing. He had the shit, because I'm reading it. He's reading it in Italian. And he's basically the assistant mayor of Felitto.
I got you. Okay.
And he was there. And he's reading it. He's such a great guy. They were just such beautiful people. I that's the one thing about them that, like, I didn't care what he wanted to do. I didn't care if he wanted to read the Gettysburg Address up there. Go ahead, whatever. But he's reading it, and the girl Francesca, which was Alessandro, who
I remember Francesca.
Yeah, everybody. I think
I remember Francesca.
Does. Yeah, that was her fiance standing
there.
Yeah, but Alessandro, who brought the delegation over, he actually, he speaks English. He was ex-carabinieri, everything else. So he's like a real badass kind of guy. And Francesca, she just a great girl. I mean, and she's fluent English-wise and everything else. And so she was doing the interpreting. And I could see where he's reading. I could see where she's pointing to so she can interpret. And I'm like, oh, my God, this thing is long. Yeah. And then the page gets turned and you go, oh, God, it's both. Oh, no. But, just when you thought I was out.
It was great. Everybody in the crowd had a good time.
But, and I got a couple of compliments from people I never in a million years thought I'd get a compliment from. And, kind of those backhanded compliments in a way. They're like, I really thought this was going to be a shit show.
Go fuck yourself. I hate that shit.
But you really pulled it off great. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, so it's kind of like.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's a backhanded compliment, but it is a compliment.
Yeah,
so I appreciate it. I'm like, like hopefully he wouldn't have came over. Wow, that was the shit show I thought it was going to be.
What are you thinking about?
But and I appreciated it. I was like, something. It is what it is. It's a compliment, and I'm glad they liked it. What we did, because that was the thing. We didn't know how they were going to react. We didn't know how our crowd was going to react, and so it was very fun. look, your crowd reacted when they saw you take a picture with Matt Cartwright. So
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. So
come on, it is what it is. I mean, he's a congressman. So.
Yeah, it was just like everyone relax. You know what's funny? We're not going to mention it.
Yeah.
Or I used to do my podcast, right?
Oh.
Not going to mention anything. I'll tell you after.
We could go.
Yeah. So I reach out to him and say, hey, listen, I met Matt Cartwright.
Yeah.
I know there's no food relation, but we could figure something out. He wants to come on the Food Fight podcast. Right. I mean, to have a congressman on the podcast at that time would have been cool.
Yeah.
Figure something out.
Right.
The guy goes to me, he goes, oh, this really doesn't make any sense. Fuck off. Anyways, so
your show, your guest.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, you're having me. I'm sure he's telling you to fuck out.
God, this drives me. It drove me crazy.
I know.
It drove me crazy. Anyways,
you should have had him tap out.
Yeah.
That is the one thing I love watching your little clips here and there and everything, and
I appreciate that.
I simply love it. But I mean, Russell touched on it, and I think probably 500 other people have touched on it. But that day you came out, and that kid was on Lackawanna Avenue, and you're standing outside.
My buddy Mike,
and he goes, "I bet I could tap you out, though." And I'm like, "That's Old Forge right there. That is 100% an Old Forge guy that you don't mess
He was
with."
smiling when he said, "He goes, you're no Dave Portnoy." I'm like, "I know I'm not, but I could tap I could tap you out." That was fun.
I was like, "Oh my god, that was fun." Funny. But
speaking of tapping out.
Yeah.
My Demon Taste food fight team is absolutely going to tap out the Gridiron Club, right? The Gridiron Club? Is that right?
Yeah, Gridiron Club. Blue Devils Gridiron Club.
Yeah, so we're talking about
they have some pretty big boys.
we got Shane. I know King.
Yeah.
And I know I used to do jiu-jitsu with King, so I don't know the other guy who's going to be
Brendan Moseley.
Yeah, I'm not worried about them. Yeah. They're big guys, but probably small bellies. Probably have they don't know what's going on. I'm gonna get a good team of 3. I didn't realize that I wasn't eating now. That changed my whole dynamic.
Yeah,
What we're talking about is we're going to be doing a pizza eating contest on the stage Saturday night at the festival. Right. You told me there's rules. I have no idea what's going on. So fill me in.
Well, the rules are each team is going to have 4 trays of pizza, which we're going to weigh. Okay. All right, we're going to weigh it so you know how
I like
much,
the sound this where it's going already.
Because I know some guys aren't going to eat the crust, some guys will. But what we're going to have is
eat the crust.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. What is it? It's the crust, man.
You're eating the whole pizza's the crust.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So you have this. You'll have 3 trays, because there's each team member, and there's going to be 1 extra tray for each team.
Okay.
So when all those 3 trays are finished, you could start on that 4th tray. But if this one guy finishes his, he can't start on it by himself. He has to help them finish theirs.
All right. So
work onto that 4th tray.
If I'm following, each team has to eat 3 trays and to get to the 4th tray. Is there a time limit?
Yeah, it's a 5-minute time limit.
All right,
so it's a thing of
whoever eats the most in 5 minutes.
I
love it. That's perfect.
But I'm giving that 4th tray because last time, Rose kind of won our unofficial pizza eating competition a couple of years ago.
Okay.
He ate the whole tray.
All right.
So, and within 5 minutes. So I'm thinking you better have some big eaters.
I really wish I'm the big eater.
I was looking in that office out there. It doesn't look like there's anybody there that's going to compete with those guys. I think those guys could eat them and the tray of pizza that they're going to eat.
I got to get some homegrown guys, or
you better.
I got to bring some of my teammates from jiu-jitsu in there.
Oh, that might work.
That's what I'm going to figure. Well, I'm going to reach out to my brother and be like, you need to get a team of 3 people. If he can get 3 of his friends to go eat, maybe like Brandon Boyanowski, Mick DiMattei, some of the older guys from back in the day.
I'll tell you, it's going to be quite a fun time. Yeah. You're going to be the coach. You're going to be a motivator for your team.
Do I have a microphone?
Oh, yeah.
Is the microphone going to be lit where the crowd will hear me amping my team up? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we're going to.
And you're the coach of the other team?
No, I'm not coaching the other team.
Okay.
I'm going to moderate.
Who's coaching the other team? Shane?
We might have a special guest.
I look forward to it.
I was talking to you before, and I said there might be a special guest as the coach there, but they will have a coach.
Okay.
And I'm sure And this coach
I hope they're
will be
training.
very fit and very well trained in how to do this.
I hope they're training properly. I need to get I need to find my team of 3 now. The pressure's on.
It's going to be fun.
Pressure's on.
This is going to be fun.
Do I get to eat pizza while they eat pizza?
After.
Why
you
can't
get
I
to
have-
eat what's left over. But yeah, they have to. Because
I don't want to eat. No, I'm not gonna eat their pizza. I just want to eat my own pizza.
Get your own. Sure.
I'll have. You know what?
sure.
I'm probably gonna want a bowl of gnocchis with meatballs while
There
I
you go.
am
There you go.
while I'm coach. I just be like this, eating the gnocchis. At least they know I'm on there. I'm eating as well.
Yeah.
We should do a gnocchi eating contest.
This is one of those
move.
things. Because actually, I was watching a festival the other week. It was in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and it's called the Our Lady of Mount Carmel Feast out there. And they have our statue. You know, it's kind of a couple of guys could carry it. Their statue weighs 5 tons. It's called the Giglio.
How they move that fucking thing around?
They have it set up. It's 120 people
Oh wow!
that they can lift it. They have a band on top of it playing music, singing as they're doing this. If you have a chance, OLMC Feast and see the
Well,
thing that they do.
the good news is I got a
on the
phone right in
video.
front of my face here.
It's
What am I googling?
Amazing. OLMC Feast.
OLMC Feast. Okay,
And then it should say
right
Brooklyn.
Up. Comes right up.
Yeah. But you see that statue. It's 5 stories tall.
It's a building.
It's 5 tons. 120 guys carry it. They only have to lift
It's
it up.
high. It's bigger than that building.
Yeah, they lift.
Holy shit!
Yeah, they lift it. They only have to lift it like 6 inches or so.
Okay.
But
I got something to put underneath
because it's on a stand. Because obviously you have 120 guys, they're not going to be able to lift this thing up off the ground, you know. Yeah, it's just an impressive thing. And they have a meatball eating competition there. That I was like, oh yeah, we definitely got to do a pizza eating competition. Nothing else represents Old Forge better than pizza. So, and I always say, you know, people go, oh, I love Maroni's. I love this. I love that. I go, no matter what you think, that's Old Forge style pizza. If it's square, it's Old Forge style pizza. So, okay, you like that? Okay, that's your favorite kind of Old Forge style pizza. So, but I think it's a big thing.
Maroni's is good, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's different cheese. That's real good though.
I
But you're
know.
right though. It's a rectangle.
I know.
It's Old Forge style pizza.
I mean, you know, my favorite, and I think they're just knocking it out of the park. For Bobo's is
Bobo's doing
really
great.
good.
I gotta go down there and try
I love Pat with Vervillos. I love our Caronginelli's. I'll eat anybody's
Mm-hmm.
pizza. I'm never. You're not going to sit a pizza in front of me and say, I'm not going to say, oh, I can't eat that
I can't eat that.
unless
I
it's
don't wanna-
Domino's.
I'll eat that too.
But if I'm drunk, I could probably.
I'll
Do
just eat, if you brought a tray of Domino's in right now,
yeah.
I fucking eat it. I fucking eat it. I mean, those Caesars, bring it in. I'm gonna fucking eat it. I'm not
Little
gonna.
Caesars I used to love.
I had terrible pizza on the boardwalk in Asbury Park. I posted my reviews, and like I should have went out somewhere else and got pizza, but we were on the boardwalk. That's where I was.
Yeah.
We were there for a couple of days, just chilling out. It was terrible. I ate it though. I wasn't gonna throw it away.
I used to love Antonio's. That was mine. You know, I love that. I used to go down there and eat Mario.
Oh, Mario!
He come out.
Keith
he give
Malinowski
me-
talked to Mario a few months ago.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
He's been in Florida ever since.
Oh man,
I did a whole
I'm glad
investigation.
he's still going.
We
Real
might
good.
have talked about it last year, or unless it was afterward. It was after our recording, I think. I was investigating all the Antonio's pizza in the area.
Yeah,
They're all connected.
Oh okay.
Antonio's in Wilkes-Barre, Antonio's in Pittston, Antonio's in Anacoke, Antonio's in Old Forge. Right? They all come from like the same family,
Oh,
cousins, brothers, fathers. It all started when my buddy Rocco told me that he had pizza at Antonio's in Wilkes-Barre, right by the hospital. He goes, Brian, this tasted just like Mario's pizza. And the guy said that he knew Mario. So that was it.
Yeah.
I set up the whole investigation. I went to all the Antonios in the area, and I realized they were all related. And then Luigi Crementi came on. I might have butchered his last name, but I think I said it right. He came on, and his father came over from Italy. He opened up the first Antonios in the area in Antonio's Deluxe right now in Edwardsville. And then his father sold that in 81 or 82. He built a place in Wilkes-Barre. He went on a little strip mall.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted there. He had the Antonios there, and then there's another Antonios, another Antonios, and another Antonios. Everyone with a little bit different twist. Genoa Wholesale Foods, supplying quality since 1947. For over 75 years, Genoa Wholesale Foods has been your trusted partner for premium food supplies. Specializing in services to pizzerias, Genoa also caters to restaurants, bakeries, delis, and bars throughout northeastern Pennsylvania. They proudly offer a blend of both private label and national brands, helping you find the perfect products to meet your restaurant needs. With local deliveries and the care of a family-owned business, they are committed to making your success their priority. Choose Genoa Wholesale Foods for reliable, top-quality restaurant supplies that keep your business running smoothly. Genoa Wholesale Foods, locally owned and operated for 3 generations. Call Genoa today at 570-823-6142 or visit them online at www.genoafoods.com. Now that we're on the food, what kind of food should we expect at the Felittese?
Well, we're gonna add some stuff here.
Let's start with the middle, Jeff. The middle stand that opens up once a year for the festival. I know they do other stuff in the kitchen, but it's specific to this menu and this menu only. It's once a year for 3 days.
Well, everybody's favorite is the tripe.
Not everybody's.
Not everybody's. Some guys are not tripe eaters.
I might try it this year.
If you like tripe, if you've never had, if you've never had it before.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I thought you were making faces, Brian, at the tripe and the soffritto. I thought you were making faces. You're in favor of it? Sorry, Jeff.
Every single time we go to Russell's and we go to Ronaldi's, I order the soffritto every time.
All right.
Every time.
And if you have, tripe, if you've never had it before, ours honestly, I've had others.
I had it once at Salerno's.
Like it.
I'm going to try it.
Better. Nothing better than ours. I mean,
it.
I don't know what it is, but there's something that they do with it. And I'm always there when they. Well, not always, but I've been there this year. I there at 4:00 in the morning to start boiling this stuff.
I guess,
and it's got to boil for a couple hours. And by the time you get the water, you get them boiling and everything else, it's a couple hours down the road. And then they come in, they cut it into the small pieces, and then they cook it that day. And it's so good. But the one thing is, even after we thaw it back out, because we freeze it, and then it thaws back out for the festival, really doesn't lose the taste, which kind of always used to surprise me. But yeah, it doesn't lose the taste at all. It's as good as the day that we made it. And the other, soffritto. Another one of those things that people go, oh my God, soffritto, it's this, it's that. I'm like, try it. You'll like it. And this year, I'm demanding it because after we made the soffritto this year, I went home and I had my little pint of it, and I had a hard roll from National Bakery.
They were just in the studio yesterday.
Oh my God! Had a National Bakery roll, and I had peppers from last year's festival, frozen.
Love peppers.
And I put I put it, sauteed the peppers, put them on top of it, made a sandwich out of it. Oh my God! Yes.
We had the whole table filled yesterday.
The Crazier rolls are the best.
Yeah,
I mean they're just got that little crunch on the outside. Love it. Love it. Hey, that's where we get our stuff every year. Yeah. So that's where we get it.
The daughter from the owners was here. She does the social media and the marketing. She's the business director. She came she's on the food fight yesterday. She brought hundreds of them, Jeff. Hundreds of them. I ate a bunch of them yesterday.
Yeah, we have. I'll tell you what. When you're looking for, hey, you want to serve your product with the best product. I mean, there's nothing like it, and we haven't tasted it.
What else do you put on those?
Well, I put the soffritto on it, and then peppers, and I ate it as a soffritto sandwich. One of the best things I've ever had in my life.
For the listeners, and refresh my memory.
We don't sell them.
Yeah,
we've never sold them. We've never had them on the menu. On the menu this year. I am making sure. I'm making it right now.
What is soffritto? It's just like It's everything left over from
yeah,
the. Is it pork or is
all
it
the
beef?
It's hearts. It's calf heart.
So it's
and
everyone.
pork.
So it's just pigs and cows' hearts.
Well, no, just cows, calf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Liver too, right? Isn't there like a little
we don't
liver in
do
it?
that.
No, you
Yeah,
don't?
yeah, it's not part
Okay.
of it. But yeah, so
And
you know,
tripe is
tripe is
cow's intestines, correct?
cow's stomach. Their stomach.
Intestines. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, they slice. It's a stomach.
I
They
understand.
slice it up.
I'm going to try both this year.
Yeah.
I had tripe once at Salerno's.
right.
I did not like
I'm gonna
it.
blindfold taste you. You know, I'm gonna put the blindfold on you and just bring you
Shit.
around. Bring you around. Feed you what I want.
I'll smell the
this year.
tripe. I'll smell it.
No, you won't. I'll pinch your nose.
Oh,
don't care.
Jesus Christ! I'll
We'll
bite
do
you.
whatever we have
I'll
to.
bite you. Look, there's still crumbs. There's still some crumbs here from the
You
from the
don't
rolls.
scare me. I'll handcuff you. I don't
I'll take
care.
you right out,
I'll,
bro.
no, you'll be handcuffed. You ain't doing it.
I can fight. I'm trained.
I'll
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
I'll do whatever.
What I
have
was
to
getting at with the hard rolls too. That's
Yeah.
great. I'm looking forward. That's going to be
Yeah.
interesting. I know Brian's out.
Yeah, we
pumped up
might
for
just
it.
do it. We might just do it on Sunday because we don't know if we're going to have enough soffritto to do it through the. Then we have our porchetta.
That's what I was getting at.
Oh my God,
The
porchetta
porchetta
sandwiches
on the
are
national roll. Fuck.
there's just
You get
and-
roll. You get fresh ones every day.
yeah.
Not
yeah,
just
we
not,
all-
not just on Friday, right? Old
Friday,
Forge
Saturday,
does it right.
and Sunday.
Because
Yeah.
I don't want a Friday roll on Sunday.
No, you ain't. Getting
No one
that.
wants that.
You ain't getting that.
Nobody wants that.
No.
Nobody
No.
wants that.
Nobody gets that.
No, there's no preservatives in that in the national
We're
roll,
usually
so they're fresh.
We
they're
usually
fresh.
run out.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get the Italian bread, everything else, but it's just the soffritto. You got our sausage and peppers. Now our sausage is a special recipe made in Scranton.
Mm-hmm.
Ratzels. They make it for us. And the peppers are actually grown for us. It's a certain section of this guy's farm up outside Clark Summit there. He grows our peppers for us every year.
That's great.
We go and usually it's Labor Day. We go and pick them up, and then we bake them and everything, and then we freeze them and get them ready for the festival. But it's just there's such a homemade touch, and plus you have gnocchi.
That's my favorite. That's my first order every time I go there.
Our meatballs are all homemade. They're all
Balls were on point last year.
they're all
Jeff.
done. They're always on point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we have guys that just they love to cook.
I see the same people. We could go back
Yeah.
30 years.
Yeah.
And I find when I come up to one of the windows in the stand,
Mm-hmm.
when I look in there, I see myself 30 years ago at that same spot, 15,
Yeah.
16 years old, ordering the same food
Uh-huh.
with the same people back there making it.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're just older.
Older and still doing it
Yeah.
the way that I
Incredible.
did years ago. And
I'm still getting
You
an
know,
RC there, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. And it's
Love
off
it.
the tap.
Yeah, it is.
It's off the
I
tap.
fucking love it.
We're one of the
RC
only ones.
has been in Old Forge forever.
But
the
they're
little
birch-
the little extent
Did you ever have the
we
birch
don't discuss birch beer or root beer on the show. Sorry, Jeff,
Why?
because it's trash.
That's bullshit. I don't care. I'll tap you out right now.
I'll give you the old root beer choke.
But no, it's just a lot of fun. I mean, we there's a little old, little new
Yeah,
every
it's
year,
great.
and
It's great.
this year we just want to do everything. And
cookie stand.
our Saturday rule this year is the window is open until we're sold out, kind of deal. So we have noon to 7 on our sheet, but
On Sunday,
on Sunday.
I
But
came
we're
there
gonna-
about 7:30 last Sunday,
Yeah,
and everything was
yeah.
shut down already.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
my fault. It was
But
my fault. I did get some cookies.
We're trying to sell everything out this
Yeah.
year. We don't want any leftovers.
Ooh, I'll come down and take care of the leftovers.
Well,
Shit.
we're hoping to be done with them. But I mean, the sauce they'll start making that the week of the festival, and that's a whole process. And watching how they do that, because they have to mix each pot into each pot, so everything across the board all tastes the same. There's say you have 10 pots of sauce, all those pots of sauce are mixed into the other.
Oh, nice.
So this way
Yes.
it's constant and
That's smart.
And it's so good, and there's noticeable differences, from every festival on a sauce. You could tell one that's, store bought and others that aren't. So it's like, and there's a lot of process that goes with it. The guys are there for a couple of nights, doing the sauce, drinking some wine.
I'll have to come down. I'll have to come down and hang out this year.
Well, we'll just
I didn't
keep
get
the wine away from you.
I'll have a little red Dago red.
Oh, okay.
Give me a little bit, not too much. Now I'll get ripped off.
I know.
It's gotta give me a little bit.
Yeah, well,
give me a little bit.
We'll see what Johnny Romano has
I've had
left over.
I've had a couple.
But
The last drink I had, Jeff, I was at Dooley's.
oh, okay.
Me and Chris, we're bullshitting. I had a Woodchuck Apple Amber. You ever had one of those?
No.
It's a Woodchuck Apple. It's like an apple cider beer.
Oh, okay.
So I drank one of those. I had about maybe a quarter of it. And I started getting the fuzzies. I was like, holy fuck, this thing. If I drink the whole bottle,
Yeah.
I would have fallen on the ground.
Yeah, some of
I might have drank maybe 3 or 4 drinks in the last 11 years. You know what I mean?
Some of those beer companies, it's crazy.
A little Dago Red, though?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
For those who don't know what that is,
do you like
sweet,
the-
cheap red wine, ice cold.
yeah.
Got to be ice cold.
Do you like the pumpkin beers or anything?
No, I don't like.
that?
I don't. My mind doesn't go to alcohol. I was at the beach for a couple of days. I was
Right.
gonna have a Corona. I never did.
Oh,
I just
okay.
never did. I just
Yeah,
it was a fleeting thought. I just don't.
As
I'm
you
not-
get older.
Yeah,
it's
it wasn't. It wasn't.
I
It wasn't
don't
my
really
issue.
drink that
It wasn't
much
my issue
anymore.
when I was messed up. Like
Yeah.
I've been sober for a long time, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But alcohol
Congratulations
wasn't. I
on
appreciate.
that.
Alcohol
A
wasn't my
decade,
super.
right?
Yeah, we're a
So-
decade when I got in trouble and things got a lot better. But booze wasn't really my issue. Like if anything, I had to stop doing what I was doing to go booze with my friends, and I would just black out. So that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine being drunk right now. I had no desire to do it.
I had
But a little
I had a
red
couple
wine,
of- yeah.
bullshitting with the guys.
Yeah.
I get down
I had
with
a
that.
couple of those incidents, and I was like, okay,
Yeah, it's just too
enough's
much.
enough.
It's too much.
You know,
So what else am I missing in the middle of sausage and pepper sandwiches? Where's
Yeah,
that sausage
sausage
come? Is
and
that
pepper.
Rossi's sausage?
oh no,
Whose sausage is
that's
that?
made for us.
That's right. Okay, you guys get it
so
made for you.
Ross. And they bring it. Rossi's does the porchettas.
Okay, yeah.
Like that.
Nice to
and,
see them back in town.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was nice. Really
I
nice.
love it.
Good
And,
spot. Remember Gert? That was the
you know,
old
Larry-
Gert's, the old Gert spot.
I know,
Holy
that was
shit.
my candy stop.
Gert's? Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That I'd go there,
You-
or I'd go to Cherry's.
There was another candy shop used to be across the street from Eckerd, Faze.
Yeah.
That was back in the
Yeah,
day. But
yeah.
fucking cherries.
Yeah,
Cherry's
Cherry's
Bookshop.
My
Wow.
father actually was in the Navy with Shrenlow.
Okay.
So, yeah,
that's
with
that's a.
Tommy, so.
We had Cherry's Bookshop. Brian, you familiar with Old Forge?
Not that far back.
What about CVS? You know what CVS is?
is
All
basically
right,
every
so,
place we
yeah.
just mentioned.
So imagine CVS no longer being there, right? So
Yeah.
we were looking, you're at the light and there's CVS right in front of you, right? So all the way to the left, the corner used to be, was one big building, but like separation, right?
Cherry's.
Cherry's, TP Electronics. On the edge was Godfather's, was a clothing store for like school, everything back in the day.
The whatchamacallit, the pharmacist was on the corner.
Yes, the pharmacy.
And Fat Boys.
Fat
Yeah.
Boys was the pizza spot, and behind that was the joint.
Yeah.
That's where the people did the
Magistrate's
legal
office.
gambling.
Magistrate.
Then they built the magistrate building with years after that
Yeah,
was there, that big brick building.
I know.
And then
Just crazy.
and then Subway,
Yeah.
fucking Subway somehow made its way into Old Forge and took over
Yeah.
the front of Cherry's bookshop.
Yes.
It didn't last very long though, did it?
No, it
What
didn't.
the hell happened?
My niece actually worked there for a little
I
while.
guess
when
when you go to
first opened.
talk about a food fight, you go in the Subway,
Yeah.
you leave smelling like a Subway, and it's disgusting. I don't
yes.
like it at all.
No.
You smell it's the bread.
Yeah.
You smell like the bread is embedded into your clothes. I'm just like,
I know, I know.
I'm a big Subway now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But-
Because it's not like they make the dough there. The dough is made.
It was amazing how many buildings were there, and then all of a sudden they're like, let's
gone.
knock it down, put a CVS right in the middle.
Yeah. Now there's.
Is
a
Rite
dough-
Aid closing in Old Forge? Right? Rite Aid's closing
Yeah,
in
they're
Old Forge.
closed. It's
I wonder
closed.
what's going to go. That's a prime spot.
Yeah, I know.
That's a prime
I'm
spot.
I think that's a good place for MMA studio.
Interesting. I don't know. Next one might be in Hazleton.
Get your boys down there.
Yeah, good tree. Next good trees are going to be in the Poconos or in Hazleton. That's what
It's funny,
We're
all
making,
the
our,
guys-
we're making our way out.
All the guys you're with up there. I used to.
I know you
train
did.
when I was over at the the other place.
Yeah,
I won't mention.
don't
that
mention
one
that
either.
name either.
Yeah.
So
But,
now they're building with the old Blockbuster. Let's talk about Blockbuster last night. Like, how cool was it to have a Blockbuster in our town back in the day? That was awesome.
Yeah, we had our own Blockbuster.
I lived right around the block.
Hey, do you remember what that was before it was Blockbuster?
It was a bowling alley. It was in Salacos. It was a whole bunch of different
It was a beer
things.
distributor.
Beer distributor. It was Old Forge Beverage.
It's in Salacos when it was little.
Really,
And then-
I think Salacos was the original building.
Yeah, that was the original.
And then Salacos built.
In the back.
In the back where the abandoned supermarket is, just sitting there going to waste. You walk back there. I remember back there, the path, the glass desert, that big thing that they had like for the mining, the full path.
Yeah.
Other path going from the parking lot over to the street where the school is.
Right.
It's once in a while I'll drive through there just to get the nostalgia of it. 'Cause that's my old neighborhood. I grew up around St.
Right around
Mary's
the
right
corner.
there. Yeah. On George Street. But everything's grown over. And it's just like, I can't believe that there's no supermarket in Old Forge. How is it sitting there empty?
It's so
it boggles
weird.
my mind.
It's weird to not have it,
The fact that it was there for
but
100 years.
I mean, I don't know how ShopRite and Garrity's are both packed parking lots.
Garrity's is mad expensive. Price Chopper's out of business in Taylor.
Yeah, they're done.
So
it's
I think
like-
Walmart finally took them out.
Walmart took them out.
Walmart took them out, but that was a pretty big battle for a long time. All right. Anyways,
anyway,
yeah. So the center stand. What was there before they built it? I remember it was not. You would just set up a stand there, right?
Many years ago,
Before they built that,
there was
beautiful
a church
stand
there. There was a church. You wouldn't remember.
I don't remember that.
It burned down before I was born.
All right. So let's go back to when there was
like-
nothing there.
Yeah.
They just put the
It was
tent up in the
just
middle.
an empty lot. Yeah,
And they put the tent up every year. Was the tent? And they finally built the building.
When they first started this in the late 80s and stuff, they put the tents. They had tents, and they had the stoves from people's houses.
I remember like it was yesterday.
The
I really
refrigerators
do. That's what I
from
remember.
people's houses. They were bringing them out there so that they could have.
And they built the stand.
And then with the money that they raised, as they went, they were able to build the chapel.
Yes,
because that's actually a chapel first with the kitchen attached
at the back. Chapel.
Yeah,
kitchen
and
in the
then all year, that kitchen is like Vito Naso is the chef. He came in and he said, "This is a nice setup for a kitchen."
Yeah,
he goes, how often do you use this? And we said, a couple times a year.
Couple times a year, 3-4 times a year.
He couldn't believe it. He was like,
But you guys
this
do
is a nice setup.
You guys do spaghetti dinners there for the
Sons of Italy. We do a
Sons of
pasta
Italy.
drive-through,
Yes.
and every April, which is always a great success. And that's one of the things about the partnerships that we have and we're developing. And there was a time where they weren't exactly together. They were split up. They were pissed at each other. And right now we're at a really good place where they help us. We do whatever we can to help them. And it's like some of the guys like you'll see in our kitchen, they're not Felittese. They're Sons of Italy. They're Italian, but they're not Felittese. We have guys that are not Italian at all.
It's all about teamwork.
And it's all
and getting
about
along.
teamwork, getting it done, and we get a great job done every year. It's a lot of work. I mean, the other night I'm just going through. We had to make that little poster I sent to you.
Yes,
and it was just going through all that. I'm double checking everybody's times and making sure the bands are. We're in agreement on what they're getting paid, so we have checks for everybody that night. And this is all stuff we're doing now, and we're still a month out. And but it's going to be busy the next couple of weeks. We still have to make the gnocchi. We still have to do the peppers. Sausage.
Starving.
We cut sausage, but because the sausage comes, it's basically long lengths. We cut it into the.
I love the sausage and pepper. I get the same. It's always $100 in usually. I get I come down every day to eat anything.
I'm telling you, it's so good.
Let me ask you a question about the Felittese land there in the stand.
Right.
We were talking about how it only used 2-3 times a year. what would the chances be of a homegrown Old Forge kid who's doing a food fight page, maybe having a food fight festival on that land? Or is it sacred to Felittese only?
We would have to see. That's the thing.
Because it just sits there.
I know.
It could be used. We
were looking at it. It's the thing of
we could tie in the money, some money going to the Felittese.
Yeah,
and going to the
it'd be the thing. We'd have to. It'd have to go up to a vote with the
Who
board.
votes on that?
The board of directors.
Or,
so, and I'm the chairman.
So it sounds like at least
I put it up.
It
for a
sounds
vote,
like we could at least get a vote.
I could put it up for a vote.
I'll let you know.
Could put, when we have a definite what you want to do.
Yeah. When the
and
time
we'd have
comes.
a board meeting and have you come to speak and say,
Yeah.
here's what your plans are to do and where the money's going to go. That's because they're a charitable organization.
That's where we're
so,
going to go. It would go to that, and I'm also thinking charity. I want to start something to do with kids not being able to pay for jiu-jitsu.
Right. Oh, that's nice. Because I'll tell you
not
what, no, it's not. I mean, in between a gi and in between.
I mean, we give them their uniform, but it's $150 a month.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
It's not cheap.
No,
that's not cheap.
Especially now. It's like because there are prices are not exactly where you have that extra money to do stuff if you need.
But that's something.
Yeah, it's fun.
I just thought about it. That's why I just figured I'd ask. I think
when I
just
took
sits
it,
there.
I loved it. And if my knee wasn't what it is right now,
You got to be careful.
It's the thing, the wrong guy is doing something, and all of a sudden, because I have zero meniscus in my left knee.
I hear you. You're not going to get away with sloppy play.
Yeah.
I understand.
So it's like if somebody touches my leg, I'm done.
I know.
So, and I drive for a living, so it's kind
No,
of
it's an unnecessary risk. I totally get that.
If I was you, I could get away with it.
It's true.
Because you're
true.
You're a lot better built.
It's very true. A little younger.
Maybe 20 years ago.
Couple years younger.
But I loved doing it when I did it. It was
so
a
much
lot of fun. We did MMA. I did the boxing over there. We did all that training. Plus I did the jiu-jitsu training, which was fun. But the funniest story with jiu-jitsu, it was this one guy I'm with. He was big. He was new too, just like me. And so they had me with him. He was a heavy guy, right? And his gi was a little bit looser than we needed to.
Yeah.
And I got him in the clinch, my legs, and all of a sudden, all I'm feeling is his ass. His pants fell down. I'm like, one, ew. I think I soaked my foot for 5 weeks. And it was like, oh my God. I'm like,
there are so many crazy positions in jiu-jitsu where you're
I know. And
like north-south, like your balls are in the guy's face. That's where they are.
Yeah.
Like if I'm doing a Kimura from north-south, I'm sitting with your head in between my legs, and it's just sitting there on top of you.
It's not a good view.
Yeah,
it's not a good view.
If you don't want to get into that position, don't get in that position.
No, exactly.
Do better.
Exactly. Yeah, do better.
Like my coach would tell me, you shouldn't have gotten in that position.
Yeah, because he came down, he was like trying to get me, and so I wrapped my legs around him to flip him over, and so I pushed down a little bit, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh.
Was your foot in his ass?
Yes. Right in the crack.
Did it come out with stuff? Did it come out with things you didn't want on there?
Huh?
Did it come? He's a bigger guy, so there's probably some stuff in there that you didn't want.
No,
that's a fucking food fight. That's a foot fight.
That is not exactly a good advertisement for jiu-jitsu, but it's a funny one.
Hold on a second. Was it jiu-jitsu or judo?
Jiu-jitsu.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's not a rare. That doesn't normally happen. Okay.
No, it shouldn't never happen.
No,
not rarely. It should be a never thing. But make the guy tie his pants. But anyway, so I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh God,
that's a little check right there.
And I'm like, I did, and to his credit and my credit, we both came back from our classes after that. But I said I'm going to outlast him at least, and I did.
Let me tell you what, Jeff. Jiu-jitsu is the only. It's really if I think about it, besides the thing I'm doing, besides the new things I'm doing now, it's the only thing I never quit in my life.
Wow.
I quit football in high school. I failed my freshman year, so I couldn't play my senior year. That messed with my head. Started smoking pot with the wrong crew. Excuse me. absolutely not the wrong crew. Just we were making the wrong choices as a
Yes.
crew. There wasn't the
Yes.
wrong crew. They're some of my best friends now. I didn't mean to say that, but at the time, I was hanging out with different people because I failed my freshman year. So now I'm hanging out with a whole new class. Couldn't play. I quit football. I quit powerlifting. I quit powerlifting again when I got older. I mean, hurt my back deadlifting, but there's things I didn't stick out with. But jiu-jitsu now, I'm going on over 7 years.
Yeah. See,
And
that's
it's my career now too.
yeah.
And
That's
it's just
awesome.
amazing how that's the magic of that sport.
See,
Whether it's Muay Thai or jiu-jitsu or judo.
did
it's
you start
the
at
magic.
the old place?
Straight MMA.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you started with
Frank, those guys that you're talking like Jeff and those guys, they weren't there. It was Frank,
oh, okay.
Tom,
Yeah.
Vito. Tom and
'Cause-
Vito were the judo
'cause I
coaches.
Yeah, because
7 years ago.
yeah.
started
So
it.
I was up there.
When I was up there,
Yeah, I
Because-
had to be.
whatever year it was. So we're in 25
I
now.
had to
Jesus
be.
Christ. So like 18
Yeah,
or
because-
19.
Yeah, it was a bunch of years ago.
Mhm.
It was. I think what got
I
us.
feel like I can picture you there on the judo mats.
What got us to stop, I think, was because it was COVID. When COVID hit,
Yeah. I was peeking at the white belt
we stopped,
when COVID hit.
and because they were doing it. Remember, they were doing everything on video, and they were
Yeah. Oh,
they were doing
fuck yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So we were doing that because my wife was taking the class and my son as well.
Were you just doing judo or jiu-jitsu too?
We were doing just jujitsu and MMA.
I
We
definitely.
were doing the
I'm almost
boxing.
certain I
too.
remember you guys
So,
being there.
yeah, probably.
Unless we were on separate
and-
days. I was only
yeah,
able to go
but
certain
the-
days sometimes.
Yeah, so it was fun. It was great, and really, when
It's great for the
COVID
kids.
hit,
Yeah,
it
it
kind of,
sucked.
I was really into it, and but it's the thing. Once, I could be into something, and then if I take a little break from
I get it.
it's it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
It's a
And
shame how all those businesses had to close down.
I know.
It's your business. If you want to stay open, if I want to go there,
Yeah.
the government's like, we're doing you a favor of protecting you.
Yeah.
Oh man, no, stop. Because
I wish that guy had a mask on his butt. Tell you the truth, it would have saved my foot.
if it was some of the masks that we were wearing, it would have went right through it.
I'm telling you, but I
It
mean,
would have went right, it might have protected
Yeah.
you from getting stuff on you.
so this year at the festival, we're gonna have that pizza eating competition, which is gonna be a blast.
Yeah.
But Friday night, always we start off with Picture Perfect.
Good.
And they're
Same
they're
stands every
destroyers.
night, same
Yeah.
food every night. Anybody
TJ
new this
will
year?
be
Yeah.
there, and
Let me walk through it, Jeff. Let me park in Salerno. Sorry, let's envision. I'm envisioning the festival. It's always the same. It's never changed. Well, it changes a little bit, but it's always the same. If that makes sense, right?
Right.
I'm gonna walk up the hill. I'm gonna come right around. The cookie stand's gonna be right there.
Right.
Pizza Frita right next to it.
Mhm.
Cookie stand, Pizza Frita, seating area.
Right.
You had was Mr. Softly in the corner last year, the ice cream guy?
No, Ice Screamers.
Ice Creamers. Same coming back this year?
Yeah.
So
he's
Ice
coming back
Creamers
this
right
year.
there. Then we have a little spot that goes into the alley
Mhm.
where I used to do the cheat walk.
Yeah.
And then we have Revillo's stand.
Mhm.
We have the stand for then we have the
Band
music,
stand.
the band stand. Then TJ's.
No.
Cusimano's right next to it.
Rossi's.
Rossi's.
Yeah. Larry's there. And then
Great sandwiches at Rossi's.
Oh my god.
Then a
Then
little
our
ball.
cooler,
Yeah,
we
little,
have we
little
had
ball thing
well
for the kids.
last year we had the that's where we had the delegation
Okay.
set up at in that little tent there.
Right, but right next to Rossi's was a little ball thing for the kids. Something,
no, we
there
didn't.
was something
We
there
haven't
for the
had
kids.
those
There was
games.
I know. All I
haven't
know is
had
that it
those
was windy
games.
last year,
Yeah.
and I took money out of my pocket,
Yeah.
$20 out of my pocket.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
It went.
It was great.
At least somebody grabbed it.
Yeah, I spent it.
The problem there was, I had to go get more cash.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, unfucking believable. Right
I'm
up.
telling you, it
Right.
was the weather. The weather was at least it didn't rain like it did.
Oh, it was
the year
nice. It was just
previous.
windy.
The year previous was
That sucked.
We had like a monsoon
the
on
worst.
Saturday
It's such
night,
a gamble.
and it was the same night that they had all that flooding in Clark Summit and everything else.
I remember
and
that.
People
It was
died
insane.
and everything. That was
Oh,
crazy.
wow, that was 2
that
years
night.
ago.
And we had a river going right through the festival, and I'd never seen that before.
That was insane.
But
So wait,
yeah,
am I missing any stands? Rossi's,
right,
and then the delegation
TJ,
was there. Cusimano's
TJ's,
delegation,
and then our storage tent.
okay.
You know,
And then
but when
and then
you're on the
main-
other side,
then the main
you're on the
stands.
other side from the bottom up. You have the tables.
Right,
there.
tons
The
of places.
tent, then you got
tons of places to
pizza
sit.
free.
Yeah.
And you got the pastry tent.
Yeah.
You got the baskets.
Mm-hmm.
The baskets this year. Anybody that wants to donate a basket, just get in contact with us at the Felittese Association. You could contact us through Facebook easily. Just Felittese Association of All Forge, and if you want to donate a basket, more than happy to take it and put
Very
it
nice.
up there for you. We do a lot of things too. That's the one thing about the Felittese Association. We're not just food and like stuff like that. We give thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars away in scholarships and
That's
stuff
great.
for the
That's great.
kids of Felittese heritage. And
I did not know that.
yeah,
That's great.
we also we gave a cup. We give like a deserving student, somebody that they don't even have to be Felittese, and they're usually recommended by Mr. Guida or something like that. And this way, they say this person deserves it. We think they should have one, and we make sure we get them that. Anytime there's something that happens in All Forge, a fire, some of the worst things that could happen, somebody loses a parent, unexpectedly. We make sure we are there. We have a checkbook.
I love that. That's great.
We have that's what we're there for. We're there for the community. You don't have to be Felittese for us to help you. If you need help, and if we can do it, we'll do it. And sometimes it might just be the thing that somebody they're going through a hard time, and they would like somebody to like help them out with a pasta dinner. Come to us. You're going to get the best.
Yeah.
So it's like we're gonna do what we can. You're gonna raise a lot of money for the pasta drive-throughs are fantastic. They sell so much, and we'd like to be able to do that.
So you're saying if somebody's interested in
somebody in
fundraiser in need or something like that,
come to us.
not even from Old Forge,
If we
just
can
reach
help,
out to
we're
you.
going to help. I mean, the Old Forge High School. When I went to school, and probably when you were at the school, they still had a band.
Yeah.
Now they don't.
Oh,
they
really?
haven't in years had a high school marching band, and they're bringing it back now. And Miss Gregory, who has been put in charge of it, poor girl, I feel bad for her because it's a lot to
Sure
do.
is.
And we're gonna try and help them as much as we can too, with trying to reform a band, because as we do our procession on Sunday, we would love to have the high school marching band
Like it always
in
used
our
to be.
procession,
Yeah.
where it used to be.
Used to watch them
And,
march down not Gray Street.
Well, you come down Grace to Main.
Oh, Grace
then
is the big long road.
Main,
Okay, yeah.
Music Road,
Grease,
and then
right past
back
George
Gooch.
Street. I used to sit, on the rock steps
So-
there, and every Friday you
Yeah, and
smell the
we'd-
pizza in
and
town. It
we'd
smells
come
like
down-
now, I bet.
In
But
the
it
winter,
smells right now.
on a cool, crisp winter night, you walk out on our back porch because we're up on top of a hill.
Okay.
I gained 10 pounds. That's where this came from. Just
from smelling it?
Pizza.
I believe
So,
it. Yeah.
I didn't eat anything. I don't eat out of
No,
it.
it's just you just smell it.
Never. We like doing stuff like that, and we like to help people. Anybody. We that's the one thing they go, well, I'm not Italian, or I'm not that. You don't have to be. Just come to us. If we could help, we're going to help. We've given money to Holocaust survivors. I mean, it does not matter. So we always want to be there, be that helping hand.
I didn't know
As
that
we
was a
always
resource
have.
to
And
reach
that's
out.
the same thing
great
that the
to know
Sons of
that.
Italy will
Yeah,
do, too.
I know. That's great. I didn't know about that. I love that.
Yeah.
I love
And,
that.
so like in Saturday night, we're going to have Flaxie Morgan. We're going to have that great
What time is the pizza eating contest? 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere like when the band takes a break, we're going to, be able to set that up.
That's gonna be
real
awesome.
quick. And it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing we see. There is a holy aspect to it, but there is also a fun aspect to it. And I mean, I think to say a majority of the people that come to that festival from out of town don't have any idea on the religious aspect of it. And I think a lot of people that come there from our town really don't understand.
They see
just
the
think
chapel and they're like,
see a festival. What's this all about?
Yeah.
And they don't understand that part. And that's fine. We don't care. Come in, ask us about it. We'll tell you. I mean, there's no big secrets to it. We're not gonna send you to the Pope and make you do a Hail Mary.
Yeah, no, right?
You don't have to you don't have to go on a confessional. So it's just a fun festival. We have music. There's people dancing. There's people jumping around. You have food. If you leave there hungry, there's something wrong with you. And you guys, so I just want you guys to understand, and being you're going to be the coach of your team, make sure they don't refrigerator Perry it. Now, by that, I mean refrigerator Perry, he did the Nathan's hot dog eating contest one year. And he came in and he ate, want to guess how many hot dogs he had?
4.
Yeah, about right around 4 or 6.
Couldn't do it.
And they go, why? And he goes, well, so how'd you, I woke up this morning, and I had 12 pancakes, 3 dozen eggs. I mean, he was saying what his breakfast was. I was surprised he got that many hot dogs down. But, I mean, it's just make sure they don't refrigerator.
Oh, yeah, I'll make sure they're prepared for it.
You got to send them to the Adam Richmond School.
I'll make sure they don't eat all.
Do it,
they eat for at least 4 or 5 hours before that.
And then Sunday is that's the feast day. That's the actual day that we have the Mass at 10 a.m. at Prince of Peace Parish. And then directly after the Mass, we have the procession with the Sino Pace band there in it. We're going to have whatever members of the Old Forge High School band in it. The kids ride. We have a float that the kids ride on. I got the best seat in the house. I'm driving it.
Nice.
So, this way I get to sit. I don't have to walk. Let everybody else walk. But we're doing that, and we walk over to the festival grounds from there, and then we take the Madonna back into the chapel, and, we have the it's just amazing. The Knights of Columbus in it. I mean, they're there with the full regalia, with the swords and everything. You have the priest walking down with us. The other year we had the bishop. Last year we had the delegation. They were really impressed with how we did it. I mean, maybe we don't do it as extravagant as they do over there. I mean, they have cannons firing over there and everything else.
We're not shooting cannons
because
off.
there's a whole story.
Yeah, we're not shooting cannons off in Old Forge.
But yeah, so it's like we don't have Deuce anymore to get us the cannons anyway.
Fucking A.
He would have got them for us. But it's just a lot of fun. There's a heritage aspect to it. Anybody that's there, if you see me, if you see anybody with one of these black shirts on, ask them. If you have a question about how it started or where, just ask us. If we don't have the answer for you, we'll get it for you. It's always been one of those things I've done that, I used to go to. And, I didn't have much of an affiliation with the Felittese years ago. And it was not until around COVID that I got into it. And it was when I went to Felitto. I came back and I go, I got to really get into this.
That makes complete sense.
It all fell into place. And, right now I'm the chairman of the board.
Remember last year?
Be careful what you say.
Remember last year when I reached out to you, about getting somebody on the show?
Yeah.
And remember we agreed to do the show together. I'm like, I wonder if I have the right guy.
Yeah.
To talk about the show.
Yeah.
You're the perfect guy.
Yeah.
It worked out perfect. Yeah. It was perfect.
Like I've done stuff like this for a long time. So it's like,
I meant like, do I have the right guy that knows everything with the festival?
I mean,
it couldn't have been more perfect.
And as I said, I thank my late Aunt Audrey for that, because she made a book for our family, for the Casella family, that traced our history, and it's thick. I wish I brought it.
I love that.
It's thick, and I read through it, and honestly, this one lady came up to me and she goes, "This is last year," and she goes, "Oh, my mother, we're related through my." I'm going, "Who's your mother?" And she said the name, and I'm like, "I've never heard that name before in my life." Well, it was one of those things where she was actually my aunt.
No shit.
I didn't even realize it.
How about that?
It was like, it was the thing that, sometimes there's little family squabbles and things happen, but, we're getting to know each other now, and it's like, holy cow, I never realized this.
That's great.
But, it was like, the name for which we shall not speak kind of deal, like we're doing with the other studio or the other.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. So it's like, I always said, I go, there's those little things, but it doesn't take much to get everybody back together. And, like one little thing, a full
the things
circle.
the things that are meant to come together. Whether they were apart, they always find a way to come
It's like we're meant
together.
to come together. We didn't know it.
It's fantastic.
Nobody knew it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's a lot of fun. It's like I used to do a Pioneer show for the arena football team. I used to do their coaches show for them.
That's pretty cool.
And there was just a lot of things where I love doing stuff like this. I love talking about stuff that I'm passionate about.
You could tell.
So passionate about the
This was great.
Felittese. They're beautiful people, and that's why I wanted everybody to meet them last year and to bring that delegation in. I said it basically convinced our members they had to get over there this year. They said that's the reason they went, and everything I said about it over there, they said it's 100% true. You walk through that town. If you walk through that town and they knew you were from Old Forge, you'd feel like a movie star. Even more so than you do when you're on Lackawanna Avenue. You'd feel like a movie star. It's like you'd feel it.
Yeah.
But it's just a great thing. And my wife says, she goes, "Oh, he's holding court when I'm out there because I'll be standing in the middle of the court and I'll be listening to the band or whatever. But there's always people coming over and tapping you on the shoulder. And, oh, how you doing? Come have a drink with me." It's like, kind
Love
of.
that.
And that's just the kind of people over there. And I remember the one year we were there, it was like 3:00 in the morning. Now, my little guy, he was actually a little guy then. He was about 11 years old, 12 years old. And there were these other kids. They couldn't speak English. My son couldn't speak Italian. But they figured it out, and they went over and they started playing foosball. 2-3 o'clock in the morning, playing foosball in the middle of town as we're eating in the ice cream in the middle of the town. It's like, seriously,
I love that.
Where else does this happen? Having a beer and having, it's just crazy. And I love it. I love everything out there. There's a touristy part of Italy where you have to do Rome. And
You got to see the Colosseum.
And the Colosseum, and just go to see Venice and go to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And honestly, you see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I always tell people that they go, "Oh man, I'd love to go and see that." I go, "You'll only go there once, so enjoy." And you go, "Why?" Because there's nothing there
You just look at
except the Pisa and the church. That's it. The whole town. There's really nothing else around. And I go, you see that, and you'll enjoy it. And it's a one-time deal, so enjoy it. And Venice, I want to go back. But there's so much to see. Like we went to Abrabella one year, which they make these little, it looks like little igloos, but they're trulies, they're called. And it's little houses that they live in. And we actually ate in one of them. It was just such a
pretty cool
thing.
Remember Superman 3 when he went, Superman 3 or 4, when it was the evil Superman? Remember he split into two?
Oh, okay.
And he flew and he straightened out the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Superman? And then when he went back to being normal, he went back and he fixed it.
That bastard.
One guy was like screaming at him like this.
Don't you do that.
Yeah, he was doing the painting.
See, that would never happen in Italy. That would never happen.
You mean Superman wouldn't go to Italy or Superman in general?
No. That would never happen. The guy wouldn't yell at him because I'm serious. You can run somebody's foot over with your car and they'll be like,
it's okay.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I mean, you go on about it and it's just the people in Italy.
I'll get there sooner or later.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those bucket list deals.
100%.
Yeah.
This was a great episode.
Yeah. It's fun.
We really tied in. We got to tie in last year's festival.
Yeah, we got to see our logo.
We got to see the fish. We got the Tony Soprano.
Oh, wow.
And then we're bringing in no batteries in there, right?
No,
That's okay.
Unfortunately, he plugs in though.
Yeah, it's all good. I'll figure it out.
Plug for it, but
and then, so this episode, the festival starts tomorrow.
Yeah, basically.
No, it starts. Yeah, so it starts.
This isn't going to air until then.
This is airing. So September 13th to Friday, right?
Yeah.
This is September 12th right now. Episode is airing right now. So the festival begins tomorrow. Please tell the listeners where and when they get there.
All right. Yeah. So we're on 3rd Street in Old Forge. If you get to Turkey Hill, where basically you turn alongside Turkey Hill, or if you know where Salerno's is, basically it's in back of Salerno's.
Yeah. Park anywhere in town.
Trust me, if you park in that area, just follow your nose to the festival. You will find it.
That's true.
The food is you'll smell that town, just the sausage and peppers.
Is there a home game Friday?
I believe
Blue
they're
Devils?
on the road. I
Okay.
believe they're
All
on the road. I'm not 100% on that.
That's all good.
I think I looked at it. But yeah, so it was like one of those things where,
So Friday night could be the best time to come down there.
Oh yeah.
Because half the town goes to the football game.
That's right.
Then they come afterwards.
Oh.
That's the best time to go.
I'll tell you.
Because the lines won't be as big, but they'll be big. But they'll be all right.
I mean,
but
we actually
they'll be a lot bigger about 9 o'clock Friday night.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
when the
Friday and Saturday
everyone pulls
night
back in.
just,
Mhm.
Saturday
Sunday
is
afternoon's
usually
a
the
great
biggest,
time.
and Sunday's
gets busy.
huge.
Yeah, Sunday's really great.
Because everybody's there. They're buying their stuff so they could freeze it
and go home, and also bring it home and watch football.
Yeah, they come home boxes of it. It's like, and that's the one thing. And we're in the kitchen watching football too. So it's
Go Birds.
Who?
Eagles.
Who's that?
The champs.
When?
You must be a Giants fan.
No.
Steelers fan.
I'm the one. We have the 6 trophies. You got 2.
Oh, you're a Patriots fan?
No.
Well, I said Steelers. Yeah, they've been garbage the last 20
beautiful,
years.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I don't care. Well, we were going what we were gonna do. We were gonna help out the Philadelphia Eagles.
I don't know why I haven't mentioned football because I got a Steelers fan here. Talking trash.
We were gonna help them out because, like, if you go to, it's not Acrisure Stadium, but Heinz Field. I'll call it Heinz Field. All right.
Well, they changed it from Heinz Field. I think I remember that. Yeah. There's no ketchup bottle anymore out there, right?
Yeah. But each pillar in the stadium, there is a Lombardi trophy there for people to see, and it's built like that. But we were running out of room, so what we were going to do is when we get that 7th, we were going to bring it out to Philly so you knew what one looked like.
Did you get it yet?
We will.
Anyways.
This year.
This year. Okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Jeff, this was a pleasure.
It was fun until now.
Yeah, right? We both had long days. I know. I'm starving. I know. Starving.
You look tired. You look tired.
You look tired.
You look old. What?
Food fight.
Yeah, I know. But this was so much fun. And, I love doing this. And we had a great time last year. We had a really good time this year. And everybody's going to have a great time at the festival.
I'll see you there.
You'll have to see this
tomorrow.
guy there Saturday night.
Come check out Dimitte's Food Fight Saturday night about 8:30 by
and
the
you
stand.
can see what team he gets.
And we get some pizza eating contest. I need to recruit.
Don't go to the skinny guys.
No, I'm going with my brother and his friends.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be perfect.
All right.
All right, Jeff.
That should be fun.
Thanks for coming by, bro.
All right.
Thanks, Food
man.
Fight.
Have
I'll
fun.
see you tomorrow at the festival.
Yes, you will.
I want to real quickly thank all of my listeners and all of my sponsors. Without the support, there is no Food Fight. Thank you. Awesome.